Hey, gun people! This is a video pretty funny. I'm laughing at the ride along. I know I shouldn't be, and I'm mean and I'm insensitive, but it's pretty damn funny. Here's this woman here. Stop! Don't chase him! Oh my God! Is he not stopping? Is he running? Oh my! Look, people want to go out and ride with a cop, and then when things go bad, they want the cops to not do their job. I mean, you got to sign some waiver when you go out on a ride along. So if you're going to come out on a ride along, then you know what? Be ready to be on a ride along. Stop whining and complaining. Woman in here whining and complaining about chasing a guy just because he's shooting at you. I'm not going to stop chasing a guy just because he's shooting at me. All right. So this video happens pretty quick. It's about a minute. I'll run it through here real quick and yap a little bit, and then I'll go back. Starts to pull over. She goes, he's not stopping? Oh my goodness.
Airport 1. I'm going to be in a pursuit. Failure to yield.
Okay, I'm kind of surprised that the sergeant, knowing that he had a ride-along, didn't cancel the pursuit. In liberal, la California land, there's some agencies that wouldn't have cared, but there's a lot of agencies that, hell, they'd have stopped the pursuit just because the guy failed to yield and say it's not worth it, let it go. Because they don't want to chase, you know, the mean bad guys. That let them go out and kill 100 people, but we can't chase them because, you know, it's not politically correct, and we don't want to get sued and, you know, whatever.
Man, seeing you, Mayberry. It's running a stop sign, approximately 40 miles an hour. Shots fired.
Okay, so evidently he fired a couple shots. I watched this a couple times and I missed it. Maybe you guys saw it. I'm going to go back here and really concentrate on the car.
Shots fired.
I still can't see where the shots are fired, but you can hear the woman next to him. Oh my God, he's got a gun. Shut up. I'm trying to talk on a radio. I'm trying to drive. I'm trying to keep us alive. And you're over here wanting to run your mouth. Well, Rick, that's just how women relieve stress, Rick. You should be more sensitive, and we should hire more women. Oh, jeez.
Airport 1, shots fired.
Okay, I saw those. And that sounds like a nice, that doesn't sound like a 223 to me. That sounds more like an AK. I don't know what kind of gun he used, but that pop sounds like an AK or a higher power than just a little 5.56 223. But, I mean, I could be wrong. It just sounds pretty damn loud, and it's making a pretty good flash, but who knows?
Airport 1, shots fired. Mayberry and Lighthouse.
No, don't follow him. Come on, people. I mean, I just don't get it. What do people think cops do out there? Sit around and eat donuts? Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's what they do.
You okay?
Okay, now we're going to cry. Now the guy can't stop chasing. I think his vehicle ended up being disabled. I mean, look, you know, there's some pros and cons to chasing a guy with a rifle. I mean, I'm not going to let a guy get away just because he's firing a rifle. I'll probably increase my distance. Was this guy too close, too far? I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know the neighborhood. I'm not sure. I mean, I think the car took a couple of hits. I think the passenger may have gotten hit or a cut on her hand from broken glass or something. I don't know. Nobody was shot. They were shot at. They were shooting a high-powered rifle. If it was an AK, it was going through the car pretty easy. If it was 223, as I've said before, I've seen 223 bounce off the windshield of cars more than once when cops have shot at bad guys with cars. And after we get the car stopped, we catch the guy that, you know, 9 mils, 40, and 223 bounced off the windshield, and the 45 went straight through the windshield. But, you know, not everybody shoots at the cars, and the angle of glass has a big factor in speed and all that other crap. But anyway, a 30 caliber AK round is going to go through a windshield pretty easy. It's probably not going to ricochet off. And was this guy wrong, right? I mean, I don't know. So he's running a stop sign. We still don't know what the reason for the pursuit is or what the reason for the stop. If he just stopped him because of bad tags, because he had a tail light out, because, I mean, that's how we catch bad guys, people. It may start off as a small infraction of rolling through a stop sign, but, you know, when you're working in the hood and you're working the streets and you know bad areas and you know what bad guys look like, and you know the tats, and you know what kind of cars they drive, and you know how they look around, how they're suspicious, and how they got 4 people or 4 deep in a car, all those things are clues. So when they do a minor violation, we're going to stop them to get up to them to see if they're suspended, if they got drugs, if they got guns, if they're in gangs, if they didn't kill somebody, if they're involved in some of the crime. I mean, that's just how we stop them. So a lot of people are going to be like, well, if he just ran a stop sign, you should have stopped chasing him. You shouldn't risk your life and other people's lives just for a stop sign. You're not doing it just for a stop sign. These guys are shooting at they're shooting from a car. They're committing multiple felonies. They're attempting to murder a police officer or anybody on the street. They are a danger to the public. And there's idiots out there that think, well, you should just let them drive off and get away. I think you ought to chase them to the depths of hell and kill them. But, you know, that's just my aggressive, angry side coming out.
He has a gun! Clear for 1, shots fired. Clear for 1, shots fired.
Okay, you notice he did not give his location when they made this turn here. He's putting out shots fired. He's thinking of a lot of things, driving, maybe distance. Am I going to get shot? How close do I get? You notice the driver did a pretty good job at hanging far right to kind of set up the passenger to get a better shot. Again, this is all kind of planning. These guys are kind of tactically doing some good maneuvers here. Now, maybe he just took it wide because he was going too fast and it just happened to set up that way, and they aren't tactically smart. But from a cop perspective looking at this, I'm thinking, hey, these guys kind of know what they're doing. They're hanging wide. He's setting up his passenger to make good angled shots at the car behind him to get the guy to stop chasing him. But again, the cop, he's got a woman there sitting screaming, don't chase him. Oh no, he's got a gun distracting him, which you don't want distractors. When shit hit the fan, the only words that need to come out are things that help, things that communicate. Get your gun out, take cover. Cover the right side. I'm moving left. I'm hit. I need medical. Give me the location. Things when shit's hitting the fan, the only thing that needs to be talked is things that help. Not, oh my, he's got a gun. Don't, oh no. Oh, I have kids. I'm a single mom. I have special rights. I can't be chasing bad people. Look, you know, I just did a video on some woman getting punched in the face and the mandatory hires of women and how liberals think it's a great thing. And only government can say hire the incompetent and the less qualified, even though they're not as effective, even though other people are going to have to work harder to pick up what they can't do. Government, because it's not profit oriented, it's all about, you know, we got free money and we got a taxpayer pocket, and it doesn't matter that we have to hire 15 incompetent people to do the job that one competent person could do, because we have to cover this color and that race and that religion and that sex and that transgender and the third bathroom and the fourth bathroom, and we have to cover all these other things because money isn't an issue. We've got idiot taxpayers, and we'll just raise our taxes and say our officers aren't paid enough, and we need more officers and more taxes to hire more officers because we keep hiring the incompetent because of their sex, race, color, creed, religion, whatever reason you want to choose, other than hiring the best people to do the job most effectively. So...
Shots fired! Mayberry and Lighthouse.
Okay, now he put out the location. He didn't put out the direction. Cops coming in. The reason why this is critical is when you put out shots fired, other cops are coming from all over and they're dispatching a lot of agencies, and somebody's thinking ahead, either a supervisor, some dispatchers will do it, other officers. They're thinking perimeter. Let's make sure and lock down. We know where this guy's at. We know which way they were last heading. We know where they're going. Let's start setting up some perimeters and some choke points, blocking some roads. We know he's in a car. Let's block off his escape path instead of all rushing inexperienced officers, when I was younger, everybody always rushes to the last location. So they're all going to that last location because we haven't learned to think ahead and to go, look, this guy's leaving this area. He's not anywhere near where they last called him. He's running. Unless the vehicle was disabled or we return fire, he's not going to be where the last call. The last place you want to go is his last location. But sometimes that's just what you do. You need a focal point to start driving. You need a place to go. So you start hauling ass to the last location, which is why it's important to keep updating, because cops can figure out he's going this way, he's going south, he's just past this street, the next street he's going to pass is this, he's about to hit this railroad track. I'm going to, instead of going to where he called out the location, I'm going to think 2 steps ahead and play chess instead of checkers, and I'm going to go where he's probably going to be. I'm going to go to where I can intercept where he's going to come to me, and I'm not going to have to fall in behind all the other officers that are chasing and Congo lining. So, shit happens quick. Overall, the guy did the best he could. I mean, hey, he called in, he's tried to stay with the guy. I don't know if he got the plate out. I didn't hear a number of suspects. I didn't hear a description of the suspect. I didn't hear a description of the car. I didn't hear a whole bunch of information, but maybe it wasn't put out there. That's my take on things that could have been done different, better, whatever, and we'll end that there.